want to talk about black cumin oil from Appalachian Valley Natural Products and Anatolian Treasures. I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about AVAT, the company, then I'm going to talk about the product itself, and finally I'm going to give you my opinion of it. My name is Sharon, welcome back to my channel. I'd also love to hear from you guys. If you've ever purchased anything from AVAT, let me know what you purchased and what you thought of it. And also, if you use black cumin oil, let me know what you use it for. Okay, so let's get started. The name of the company is very long, and I refer to it as AVAT, A-V-A-T. I've also seen it referred to as AVNP. Now, there is another website out there called Ancient Healing Oils, and they look like they are copycats of each other. And the story is that Ancient Healing Oils was and is still owned by a man called John Krosky. And AVAT used to be a wholesale-only company and was owned by Butch Owens. Eventually, Butch retired, and John got the company. He kept them as two distinct entities, and he did keep the pricing as wholesale pricing, but he opened it up to the public, and I really like that. So anybody can purchase from them. I don't have a business or anything like that. I simply use carrier oils and essential oils for myself and my family. And I mainly diffuse essential oils. As you guys can see, I often have a diffuser in the background. They also have no requirement for you to have a business or have a business license on file with them, and there's no minimum order. In fact, if you purchase $35 worth of products, you get free shipping within the continental US, so that's really nice. In addition, every order also gets 3 free samples of the 75% scent variety. So let me show you what they are. This is a carrier oil, and he says the carrier oils are 1 milliliter, and it's filled up to here. And I've had other carrier oils from him that are filled lower and here up to the shoulder, and I honestly believe he gives you more than a milliliter. I think that this container is 5 milliliters. I haven't measured it, but it just eyeballing it, it looks like it's 5 milliliters. If you purchase an essential oil sample from him, it looks like this. So if you guys see the label on here, he fills it to the bottom of the label. So he only gives you 3/10 of a milliliter for 75 cents. So of course that is, more expensive than if you were to purchase a larger size. With everything, often the larger the size, the bigger the discount. But it is a great way to try out oils before you buy them, and also to try expensive oils. So now, not all his oils samples are 75 cents. Sometimes his precious oils, like rose and jasmine, those are going to be more expensive, of course. But there are other times he goes below cost in order to let you try out this oil, because he believes that everyone should get the opportunity to try out these precious oils. Now, there's another company out there called Eden Botanicals. They also have samples available, and they are actually cheaper. So Eden Botanicals is cheaper than AVAT. But there's 2 reasons that I purchased from them. So with Eden Botanicals, you have essential oils are 1 milliliter and you pay $2. In order for me to get 1 milliliter worth of essential oils from AVAT, I've paid $2.25. However, for about the same price, I can try 3 different products from AVAT, and also their shipping, for free shipping, is $35, whereas Eden Botanicals is $49. With that being said, I have a wish list going on my computer of all the products I want to try from Eden Botanicals, and I probably won't buy this year or next year, I'm not sure. Sometime in the future I will. I'm really trying to work through everything that I have first, but I believe that there are a variety of amazing companies out there. It's not like there's just one company in the world that has pure oils and everything else is not. And I also like to price compare, so I do check with a variety of companies and see who has the best price, and also some companies don't have what I want to purchase. So even if I, wanted to purchase exclusively from AVAT, if I want to try a different essential oil that they didn't have, I would either be out of luck or I'd have to look for a different company. So I'm going to purchase from Eden Botanicals sometime in the future and try out their oils. Now, going back to AVAT, they do have very, very low prices, to the fact that had I not found out about them through a reputable Facebook group, I would have thought they were not legit. And of course, that Facebook group has been closed by Facebook because, they're just going through and closing a whole bunch of groups. But I'm going to link to it below just in case one of these days they do open it up. But a lot of people had ordered from AVAT and said very good things about them. So I checked out their website, and it is super, super basic. Comparing it to Plant Therapy or Eden's Garden, it just can't hold a candle to it. Plant Therapy and Eden's Garden are amazing, pretty websites. They've got professional designers and photographers and all that, and AVAT doesn't have that. They use stock photos. They don't have pictures of their labels, and their labels, again, are basic. So as you guys can see, There's 4 colors on here. It's black, brown, red, and blue. And I believe this is just printed off of a computer. It's nothing pretty like Eden's Garden or Plant Therapy has. They also have very little information on their website. They do have the country of origin. They have the extraction methods, such as cold press. They have whether it's refined or unrefined. They also have the agricultural area that it belongs to, whether it's wildcrafted or organic, if that applies. They have GCMS test results. Those are done in-house. Now, I know a lot of people prefer third-party independent labs. I believe it comes down to whether or not you trust them. For example, Young Living, they lie when they say that their things are done in third-party labs. They actually, if you trace it back, they own those labs. There's actually some companies out there that have been around for decades, amazing companies, and they don't reveal their JCMS test results. So it does come down to whether or not you trust the company, and I do trust AVAT. They also have descriptions available. They have some safety information, but it's not like Plant Therapy and Eden's Garden that has a kid-safe line. If it's pertinent, such as wintergreen or birch, they actually caution you not to purchase those essential oils if you don't have experience with them. And I like that because they're concerned about safety rather than sales. Whereas with MLMs, they will tell you our products are safe and natural, or sorry, they're natural and pure, so they must be safe. And I'm amazed how many people believe these lies because peanuts are natural. Poison ivy can be 100% pure. Arsenic is, very natural. And there's a lot of things in nature that can kill or harm you. So please do your own research about that. They also have some reviews, but their reviews are entered by him somehow. So there's no place to put in a review. And I think what he does is he gets the information from social media or email and puts it on there. He does have 2 social media accounts. He's got Instagram and Facebook. Those are rarely updated. From what I can tell, it seems to be a family affair. He doesn't have a whole bunch of people working from him. He does put out a newsletter every once in a while, but it's not like Plant Therapy, where Plant Therapy gives me daily emails and I've unsubscribed multiple times and I'm still getting emails from them. So I do like the fact that I'm not inundated with emails. My inbox isn't filled up with emails. So that's a lot of information. Oh, one more thing that I like is they get their boxes in order to package up their material or their products from the local high school. And this is something that I like because it's making use of what is already available. Rather than going out and buying bubble envelopes or new boxes or something like that, pretty boxes, they're using an existing product, and they're also letting those boxes get one more chance before they go to the recycling or the compost bin or what have you. But he's also probably passing on the savings from having to buy boxes or material to us as well. So that's a lot of information about the company. I want to talk about the product. So the last time I purchased from AVAT, I purchased a lot of samples, essential oil samples and carrier oil samples. And the first time I purchased from them, I did the exact opposite. I bought full-size bottles, and I really regret that because I think samples are an amazing way to try out products. It's more respectful for the essential oil because a lot of plant material does go into the production of this, and they do have shelf lives. You can look that up. The essential oils do have shelf lives, and like I said, I use it for diffusion. And at one time I had 5 bottles of lemon. I had 3 or 4 bottles of orange or whatever, a few of grapefruit. I just had so many, and citruses go bad the fastest. They're between 1 or 2 years. So I decided to buy samples, and the shelf life of this is 1 year. And I keep all my carrier oils and essential oils in the refrigerator for the most part. And I had heard amazing things about black cumin oil. So it's also known as Nigella sativa. I think I'm pronouncing that incorrectly, but there you go. And it is from Egypt. So I knew that there was black cumin oil, and I knew it was supposed to be amazing. And that's the extent of my knowledge. And I feel like every day we're learning something new. And what I have found out, it seems like black cumin oil or Nigella sativa is supposed to be mainly used eternally. You take a tablespoon or whatever, or put it on salads or something like that. I bought this with the assumption that I would be using it on my face, like for a facial oil. So it is known for having healing properties. So this is, it's from Egypt, it's expeller-pressed, and it's ethically farmed. I don't know whether or not it is refined or unrefined. Now it does have a color. You guys can see it's kind of a yellowish, brownish color. And it does have a little scent. So that would make me think it is unrefined, or at least not highly refined, but I don't know because they haven't put that information on their website. And it's known, like I said, it's known for having healing properties such as for allergies, headaches, inflammation, and infections. And the list goes on about all these things that, black cumin oil is good for. So I'm kind of disappointed. Like, I know it is good for inflammation, so I do have adult acne, like on my jawline and my chin and my neck. So I would use it for that, but I would not repurchase that because I am not one of those people who, takes tablespoons of oil or whatever, or uses a ton of oil or on salad or anything like this. I did buy this to be used externally. In fact, I'm not sure if this is food grade or not, but everything that I found about black cumin oil seems to point to the majority is used for internal usage. So now I want to hear from you guys. I told you a lot of information about AVAT. I told you about the product and also my opinion of it. Let me know if you've purchased anything from AVAT. If you have, what did you purchase and what is your opinion of it? And also, if you use black cumin seed oil externally, please let me know what you use it for, because right now I'm just going to use it as a facial oil, but if there's some other amazing thing that I could use it for, I'd really like to learn about that. If you like this video and want to get more videos like it, please subscribe to my channel and turn on notifications to get the latest updates. I will see you guys later.